5 phrases that make a man instantly fall for you. Have you ever wondered if there's a secret formula to make a man fall for you? Something that goes beyond looks or the superficial things? Well, guess what? It's not magic. It's psychology. And it's all about the power of words. Imagine being able to say just a few simple phrases that make a man feel drawn to you, deeply emotionally connected, and eager to be with you every day. What if I told you there are 5 phrases, when said at the right moment and with the right intention, that could spark an irresistible attraction in him? In today's video, we're going to explore 5 incredible phrases that have the power to make a man fall head over heels for you faster than you can say romance. These aren't just your regular compliments, but powerful statements rooted in human psychology. The magic lies in the timing, sincerity, and emotional depth behind the words. And let me tell you, knowing the right words to say and when to say them can completely transform how a man sees you emotionally, mentally, and even physically. Have you ever wanted to be the woman who effortlessly captures a man's attention? Who draws him closer with just a look or a carefully chosen phrase? The words you speak can do more than just communicate, they can create lasting connections, ignite powerful emotions, and even make a man fall for you. Imagine having that kind of influence over his heart. Intrigued? You should be. Stick around because I'm not only going to share 5 phrases, but there's also a bonus phrase at the end that will blow you away. This one is a game changer. So, whether you're just starting to get to know someone or you've been in a relationship for a while, these 5 phrases, when used sincerely and at the right time, can elevate your connection to new heights. Ready to learn the psychology behind them and how to use them to make a man truly fall for you? Keep watching. 1. You make me feel safe. We all have a deep need to feel secure, especially in relationships. But did you know that men, in particular, are wired to feel a strong sense of responsibility when it comes to protection? Men have an innate desire to safeguard the people they love. And when you tell a man, "You make me feel safe," it speaks to his deepest protective instincts. It's not just a compliment, it's a recognition of his ability to make you feel secure in this sometimes chaotic world. Imagine being on a date, walking down a crowded street, and he instinctively takes your hand, moving closer to protect you from the traffic. That simple, thoughtful gesture is his way of saying, "I've got you." In that moment, looking him in the eyes and saying, "I love how you make me feel safe," gives him a sense of pride. You're not just acknowledging his physical protection, but also the emotional safety he provides. It reminds him that he's fulfilling a role that's very important to him. This phrase strengthens his emotional connection to you because it taps into his desire to be a protector, and when a man feels needed in this way, his bond with you grows deeper than you might expect. Don't just stop at saying it, though. Let your actions follow through. Show him that you trust him to create that safety and security in your life. When you do, you'll notice how much more connected he becomes, how his feelings for you grow, and how this phrase can make him fall for you even faster. 2. I appreciate you. Appreciation is something we all crave, but it's especially important for men in relationships. Many men put a lot of effort into their relationships, often without hearing the words of gratitude they deserve. They work hard to show affection, support, and love, but sometimes, they just need to hear, "I appreciate you," to know that their efforts haven't gone unnoticed. When you say these 3 powerful words, you're validating his efforts and reinforcing the emotional investment he has made. However, to make it truly impactful, don't just leave it at a generic "I appreciate you." Be specific. Highlight something he's done that really made a difference in your life. For example, "I really appreciate how you always check in on me to make sure I'm okay. It means the world to me." Makes your gratitude feel more genuine. It's not just a nice thing to say, it's a heartfelt acknowledgement of the unique ways he shows he cares. When you show that you notice his little acts of kindness, it deepens the emotional connection between you. It tells him that you're paying attention to the things that matter, and that you don't take him for granted. This will undoubtedly make him feel more valued and respected, creating an environment where love can flourish. Plus, every time you show appreciation, you'll see his affection grow because men thrive in an atmosphere of gratitude and acknowledgement. 3. I respect you. Respect is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship, yet it's often overlooked. Men need to feel respected by the woman they love, perhaps even more than they need to feel loved. Without respect, a relationship can become strained, and a man may emotionally withdraw. But when you tell him, "I respect you," it's more than just a compliment. It's a powerful validation of his character, his choices, and his strength. Respecting him doesn't mean you agree with everything he does, but it does mean you value his decisions, his ambitions, and the way he handles life's challenges. You might say, I respect how dedicated you are to your goals, or I really admire the way you handle tough situations with such patience. These words are meaningful because they acknowledge his strengths, the very qualities that make him the person you admire and care about. When a man feels respected, he feels seen and valued in a way that goes beyond physical attraction. He feels powerful in his own right, knowing that you recognize his worth. And when a man feels respected, he's more likely to reciprocate that respect and deepen his emotional attachment to you. This simple phrase, when said with sincerity, can strengthen your connection and make him fall more deeply for you. 4. I trust you. Trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, but it's not always easy to build. That's why when you tell a man, I trust you, it's an incredibly powerful statement. It shows that you believe in his character, his decisions, and his ability to handle difficult situations. Trust isn't just about confidence in the big moments, it's about having faith in him during the small, everyday challenges as well. Consider the times when life gets overwhelming for both of you. Maybe he's facing a tough decision at work or going through a personal struggle. When you tell him, I trust you to make the right choice, or I trust you to handle this, you're offering him the reassurance that you believe in his strength and judgment. That kind of support is invaluable and creates a deep emotional bond. Trust is incredibly attractive to men because it affirms their sense of competence and worthiness. When you trust him, you're empowering him to be his best self and showing that you have complete faith in him. This can make him feel more connected to you and more inclined to open up emotionally. In fact, men are far more likely to let their guard down and deepen their feelings when they know they have your trust, and this is a powerful tool to make him fall for you more deeply. 5. I love how you make me laugh. Laughter is one of the most powerful tools for deepening a connection. When you tell a man that he makes you laugh, it does more than just boost his ego, it strengthens your bond. Humor is one of the most intimate ways to connect with someone, and when you share genuine laughter, it creates a sense of closeness that words alone can't achieve. Think about the last time he made you laugh so hard that you couldn't stop. Those moments are precious, and by acknowledging them, you're telling him that he brings happiness into your life. Men love to know that they can make you smile, especially when things get tough. By saying, I love how you always make me laugh no matter what kind of day I've had, you're telling him that he's the light in your life, the one who makes everything feel brighter. This phrase doesn't just compliment his sense of humor, it reinforces the idea that he has the power to positively influence your emotions. When a man knows that he can bring you joy, it makes him feel valued and important. The more laughter you share, the more emotionally connected he will feel to you, and the stronger the emotional connection, the deeper his feelings will grow. Bonus phrase, I will always be here for you. This final phrase is the ultimate expression of loyalty and unconditional support. Saying, I will always be here for you, speaks to a man's deepest emotional needs. It reassures him that, no matter what life throws his way, he won't have to face it alone. Men, no matter how tough or independent they may seem, long for reassurance and the comforting knowledge that their partner will stand by them through thick and thin. Imagine this, he's had a rough day, and the weight of the world feels like it's on his shoulders. Then, he hears you say those words, I will always be here for you. In that moment, all his doubts fade, and he feels a sense of relief, knowing that you're his safe place, the one person who believes in him no matter what. This phrase builds a deep emotional bond because it promises loyalty and emotional security, and when a man knows he has someone who will always be there for him, it strengthens his attachment to you. Men cherish a woman who stands by them, who believes in them, and who makes them feel supported. This phrase creates a foundation of unwavering trust that lasts for a lifetime.